Hi, it's Lisa. It is Marriage and Money Mondays, and today I want to talk to you about what it means to be powerful as a couple. What it means to be powerful as a couple. Keith and I were at a conference this past weekend, and one of the speakers shared a story of when he went to his wife and said, "Honey, I feel the Lord leading me to become a pastor." And she smiled sweetly and looked at him and said, "That's great, but I don't feel the Lord leading me to become a pastor's wife." And so, no, they didn't get divorced. What happened was it caused both of them to go back into their prayer time and ask again. And for them, the story goes that he did not become a pastor, but instead created a business around ministry. And they have touched millions of people as a result of that. And she is so active in the business because she gets to be behind the scenes and it fits the gifts that God has given her. So, what am I saying? We want to be sure that you guys are working together in your gifts. And what God has gifted you individually is meant to complement you in your marriage. So if one of you is pulling in one direction and the other is pulling in the other direction, you're not going to get very far in your marriage. And that doesn't mean that you're both going to agree all the time on the direction. What it does mean is that when you're not on one accord, you step back and seek God's wisdom until you get on one accord. And Keith and I have experienced this many, many, many times in our marriage, where one of us wants to do one thing, the other wants to do another, but we don't move until we both come into agreement and alignment. So that isn't actually what I plan to talk about today. That's not the direction that I planned on taking. So that means hopefully that someone needed to hear that word, and I pray that you act on it. And if you need more, reach out. Okay, bye.